Everyone who walks past has no idea this surfboard used to look like this. Free from Facebook Marketplace. And my goal is to transform this surfboard into this Pinterest surfboard, then sell it for $400. But this board is old and looks nothing like our Pinterest one. First, I had to clean the grime off the board, which was easy enough until this happened. Oh, what?
You okay? Ew.
The board is now squeaky clean. Now I'm gonna sand the board. But sanding a fiberglass board releases tiny shards of glass into the air.
So I'm taking absolutely zero chances.
Now the board's ready to be painted. I'm gonna spray the whole thing white, erasing its past and making it a blank canvas. But just 30 years ago, this thing was someone's pride and joy, thrashing waves and living a life. Now it's been given away for free. I hope I can give it a new life. 2 cans of spray paint cost me $25, so I'm down money on a $0 flip. Now I'm not even close to finishing. I've only sprayed it white, but it looks so clean already. But even though it looks clean, that doesn't matter if I can't execute the artwork. This part is the selling point. If I can't get this right, this board won't be good enough to sell. And because I'm selling it, instead of going for something wild, I went for a safe but clean choice. Big blue, Swiss cheese leaves, white background. I saw the idea on Pinterest and I thought, damn, that's clean. I could do that. I honestly thought it was gonna be an easy paint. Boy, was I wrong. I spent 3 hours and this is what it looks like. This just looks trash. It's not meant to look this bad. I'm debating sanding the whole thing down and restarting or just persevering. I decided to persevere, not knowing if I'm wasting more time or saving this thing. Okay, I've done some painting and I think I'm saving it. I've worked on the top side, but not the bottom side. Here's the unsaved bottom. It's all streaky and patchy and just crap. And here's the top side, looking a lot cleaner, but not perfect just yet. I worked on the bottom side until it matched the top. Is that good? Is that good blending?
For a kindergartner. What are you, 5?
Okay. So I've worked on both sides of the board, and both sides are so much better than before now. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've just got a few more details to do to finish it up before we go into the final step, which could literally make or break this board. Guys, the painting is finished. It actually looks so good, but we still have the final big step, coating it with epoxy resin. This is gonna take our board from good to premium, but it's not easy to use. If I messed up the temperature, the ratio, that's it. There's no going back, the board is actually cooked. So after a quick Google search, I decided to wing it. Now this may look as simple as mixing up some potions and whacking it on the board, but I quickly found out it was somehow harder than it looked on YouTube. I was struggling so much, my dad had to intervene.
You gotta do systematic. You can't just do all around. You gotta do proportions. And
Fuck.
yeah, you want to help?
Okay.
Oh, so the idea is it's not a rush thing. Rushing and painting doesn't go together.
The epoxy cost me $90, so now we're down $115 on this flip. Now all the epoxy's been laid down on both sides, but that's not the end of it. It still needs to cure properly. Now the main issues with epoxy drying is that it's either too hot or too cold. When I started doing this in the morning, it was about 20 degrees, which is the ideal temperature. Now the thermometer says it's almost 40 degrees. Now the consequence of that is not only will it ruin the board, it can also catch fire if it gets too hot. It's a real thing. I didn't think it was real at first, but it's actually a real thing. So me and Dad at a scramble moved the tent inside the shade where the board can cool down, but with a consequence. As we're moving the board into the shade, the dust from outside started sticking to the resin.
Literally in 2 seconds, it's like a big blow of shit everywhere.
Yeah. Fuck. The epoxy needs 24 hours to cure, and during this time, it can dry patchy or just completely run off the board, and I can't do anything to stop it. I can only wait 24 hours, add another layer and hope it works. So I'm gonna check back tomorrow to see how well it's cured. The next day it cured smooth in some areas, but bumpy in others. I added another 2 layers of epoxy to both sides and waited another 48 hours for both sides to cure. The final result looks okay, but I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. It's not a perfectly smooth glass finish. It's quite ripply and bumpy, but honestly, this was the best I could do. Epoxy is actually really hard to use. It's not as easy as it looks on YouTube. Like, it looks alright, but alright is not good enough, you know? Before we sell it, and just to go back in time, here's what we started with. And this was our Pinterest inspiration. Here's the final reveal of the board. Let me know in the comments how close I was to the Pinterest inspiration, and if this was a successful transformation or not. The next thing to do is to take some good photos and post it to Facebook Marketplace at our asking price for $400. Here's our ad. Now we wait. The advert had been up for over 3 weeks and not a single message. I did feel like $400 was a lot, so I dropped the price to $250, and even then, it might be a little bit steep. $400 was our goal. I don't think anyone actually would pay $400 for this thing, unless like I'm an artist or something, but I'm not really an artist. But after dropping the price to $250, I almost immediately got a message. This guy's messaging me on Gumtree, which is the Australian version of Craigslist. Hi Khan, the wife wants to buy. Could you text her on Facebook? Her profile is blah blah blah. Sure thing. Then I go over to Facebook. Hello, your husband has messaged me, told me to message you. Hello, could you shoot through the ad link? I'll have a squiz at it. Now, a squiz at it is weird because I thought the husband said that you liked it anyway. Anyways, here it is. Very normal conversation so far. Any damages not showing up on the pics. Now here I am thinking I'm just some hell of a guy about to seal the deal on a surfboard until the twist comes. Link. I paid. Please confirm the sale. Now my dumbass actually thought this was legit. I clicked the link and nearly put my card details in there until my boomer parents told me, a Gen Z, that I'm getting scammed. Usually it's the other way around. I respond legitimately saying, cash only, but they push back. Follow the instructions and the money will be credited to your account immediately. Now at this point, I knew 100% it was a scam. So I decided to end the conversation with Patrick. But they ended up seeing it and I got scared and I blocked them. So be safe, don't get scammed like I almost did. And I had a few more offers, highest being 120, another one was like 100, but I'd rather not just sell it for $120, you know? I may as well give it away for free. So I did, specifically to this cafe in my city at my favorite beach. I thought it'd be so cool to have my artwork displayed in like a public area where like a lot of people can see it. And I go there quite often as well. That sort of means more to me than just $120 and I never see it again. So I sent them a professional email and even slid in the DMs. And I actually got a phone call a couple days later and they're gonna give me a lifetime discount at that cafe. So I'm gonna be dropping it off tomorrow morning. It's next morning, I'm really nervous, I'm dropping it off now. I feel weird holding this thing, people are staring at me. It's chilly. Who knew giving away a free item would give you this much? Butterflies, hey? Oh, there's so many people here, there's so many people here. How weird is this? How? Okay, let's just don't give her a bit. Let's take our time with this. I shouldn't have like the internet.
Looking stupid.
I feel so weird doing this?
Babe, pep talk, you'll be good.
Yeah, I'm good. Jeez, I'll give him a right arm out so I can shake his hand like this.
Practice handshake. How are we gonna shake his hand? Like mine. Very solid.
Is it
Don't do that. Yeah, but don't do that with your neck. What were you doing? Drop the camera.
Oh, you're good, thank you.
Oh man, it's awesome.
So after enjoying some free coffees, they mounted the surfboard onto the wall a couple days later. And here's what it looks like. Although we didn't sell it for our goal price, we took literal garbage and turned it into a public display piece. Considering my lack of experience, I'm calling this a win. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below what else you want to see me do. Check out my other videos and please consider subscribing if you like what I do on this channel.